Welcome to Paralytic Activities Podcast, your one-stop shop for all things creepy, kooky, weird and spooky, all done with an ale or two.
Welcome to a Paralytic Activities Podcast, episode 28, our Orange.
28?
It is 28, isn't it?
I ain't got a clue.
I think it is. Do you know, I'm losing count, to be honest. We've only done 28. Some people do 600, 700, 800. We're already screwed at 28. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Neil, what we're talking about tonight, you tell me.
You tell me, Johnny boy.
No, you tell me.
No, you tell me, Johnny boy.
You tell me.
Right. We're talking about the Happy Mondays.
Oh. Ooh, are we?
Yeah, when they were on...
News to me.
Dick splat your arm, John.
I know.
When they were on Mouse Daunted.
It wasn't Mouse Daunted, Neil.
It was Mouse Daunted?
It wasn't.
It was?
It wasn't, Neil.
What was it then?
It was Ghost Hunting with the Happy Mondays.
Yeah,
a totally different format.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's screwed that one up, eh?
Yeah. One job Ned.
Well, I thought it was Mouse Daunted.
Well, it wasn't.
I bet Phil did, was honest.
Yeah, but it was a different concept completely. There was no Derek Cora. There was no bald Stuart with his pebbles in his pocket. There was no Cole Beatty being pulled up the stairs by a bit of rope. You know, there's no Kieran O'Keefe saying that apparition over there is not a ghost. Well, what is it then, Kieran? Because you debunk everything.
Right, John.
Just saying.
Twisting me melons, man.
Call the cops. Anyway, tonight we are going to wing it. Totally off the cuff.
Is that Chinese down the road, John?
I think it is. I'm starving as well, you know.
I can smell it coming through the doors. You're like the Bisto advertisement.
Ah, Bisto. So, Neil, here's a little question for you. You have got £40 in your skyrocket now to spend solely on Chinese. What are you having?
On Chinese?
On Chinese.
And
I don't mean one at the brothel down the road.
Ah. No.
I love the cream of some young guy.
Yeah. I've seen some Japs fries on my
But yeah.
Anyway, I think John always liked my spare ribs.
Yeah.
But you know the barbecue spare ribs, they do another one like a fruity sauce.
What kind of fruity
like
sauce?
A fruity sauce.
Like a date sauce.
It's a nice sauce.
Grape sauce.
I don't know what it is, man. It's really nice sauce.
So, you got to elaborate now. You can't just say a fruity sauce.
It's a fruity sauce. It's like a barbecue fruity sauce.
So more than likely, it's going to be like orange, maybe.
Yeah, it does look an orange colour.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. Mandarin.
I'll tell you what I do like as well. I like my chow mein.
Yeah.
You know, I like my rice, chicken fried rice.
Yeah. So you're having plain chow mein? Is this what you're saying?
Special. No, I like special chow mein.
Yeah. What's special about it?
John, it's got everything in it.
Is it on the spectrum?
It is on the spectrum, yeah. It is on with a bit of butter on the end of it. Yeah, I like my prawn toast as well. I know it's bad for you.
Yeah.
I like everything.
No,
John.
it's greasy shit. You eat too much of that, you'll be sliding up the stairs.
John, I can't beat a bit of prawn toast.
It's deep fried, though.
It's a Chinese, what they call it, John? Fried bread.
Yeah, Chinese. But I guarantee you now, right? Chinese people don't eat it.
You reckon?
I reckon so.
They've got to do.
I don't think they do now. Just
got
like chicken tikka masala. Not very many Indians who have an Indian eat chicken tikka masala.
Right.
Because it was made in this country, so it's not a national dish, as it were.
That's my favourite for the Indian.
Neil, I concur, but you miss the curry sauce. You've got to have a curry sauce
Yeah,
with
yeah.
every Chinese,
From that little
regardless
curry sauce, John.
regardless of what it is.
From the wing yip, mate.
Is that a name?
Now, wing yip, where I get all my Chinese stuff from.
Yeah. It's nice there, eh?
Yeah, that's where it's so the pasta. Well, it's like the paste of curry sauce, and it's what they use in the Chineses.
Yeah. So as you guess, people, we're just going to be talking shite tonight, aren't we, Neil?
Yeah, just gonna wing yip it, are we, John?
We're going to wing yip it. That's exactly right. So it's just off the cuff, no editing, no airs and graces. What you see is what you get on the tin.
Do we ever edit it, John?
No, never.
Well then,
Because one, I don't know how to do it, and two, I ain't got bloody time to do it either.
exactly. We don't need to edit it, John, because when we do mess up, it's even better.
It is. It's funny. It's funny. You know.
No,
It is what it is. It's basically we can talk about what we've done for the last 2 weeks, and the Riddler is not with us tonight because he's up Snowdon. Neil, he's stuck up Snowdon. He's eating fruit pastels with our good friend Alid Mulder at the summit of Snowdon as we speak. Neil,
yeah.
Seth Constantine, our Yorkshire exorcist, he has gone to Legoland for a day out.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's gone to Legoland. And our spirit guide, Quentin Pinkerton, he's taking a well-earned break, Neil, so he tells me, even though he's been dead for hundreds of years.
You know what it'll get, John?
He's an old, but don't tell him, Neil.
Are you going to tell him?
Do you know, because he can talk you under the table.
I know.
He can't drink you under the table, but he could definitely talk you under the table.
I've seen that Snowdon, right, was up for sale, John, for £10 million.
Was it?
Yeah.
Really?
But that's a bit steep.
So, Neil, in the words of Mark Bolan, not Mark Boner, Mr. Dead Cold himself, in the words of Mark Bolan, let's get it on. Neil, paranormal ale time. What have we got tonight?
Well, Johnny boy, we have got Northern Monk. Heathen, not Evan, Heathen Club. Heathen Club. Easy Pale Ale, 4.6 from Cafe Hob the Moretro in Bilston, the best bottle shop and ale bar going.
Neil, do you know what a heathen is?
No.
Do you know, never heard the word
I've
heathen?
heard of it, but I can't think.
I think it's someone who's a bit of a shit. I mean, he's a heathen. He's evil.
Really?
I think so. That's why there's flames on there. So he might be from hell. Do you know what I mean? A heathen from hell. Maybe. I don't know.
It's the Clubhouse Easy Pale Ale for those who roll the dice, John.
Oh?
I hope you don't give me the craps. You know, he said it's juicy and it's hoppy.
Nice.
A bit like...
Good combination.
A bit like Bugs Bunny. You know, so we'll have a...
How expensive was it? Did it cost a bit of Bugs Bunny, did it?
It did, So, I'm going to give it a well.
Here's one I made earlier in a Sharps glass.
It's a lovely colour,
Yeah,
isn't it,
that's
Johnny
better.
boy? You can tell it's going to be a nice drop.
Yeah, nice and cloudy. I do like a bit of cloudness in my IPA.
Yes, that is a typical IPA that tastes really nice and fruity, nice and hoppy, and I feel like rolling some dice, John.
Yeah.
Yeah. Says Edward doesn't says what it says on the can.
Roll away. Roll away, son.
You know. So,
don't be shy.
And it's a 4.6%.
Yeah. And
you can buy them in all good supermarkets.
Here we go. The PA. The Northern Monk. Just please don't tell anybody the monk joke, Neil.
I'm not. No,
we've only got an hour show.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Riddler, well, watch it again. John,
No.
listen to it again.
So what was the percent, Neil? 4.6%, which is one of your favourite percents for a beer, isn't it?
Well, I know I got this, Sean.
Tell me.
Because it's Bank Holiday Monk Day.
It is, people. It is a Bank Holiday Monk Day.
No, that's why I bought it. Just for that shit gag.
Yeah. So, Neil, give us a rating on the old ale scale.
I'll tell you what, John, I'm not just saying it. That is my kind of IP. Hey.
Yeah.
And I'll give that a 4.7 out of 5.
Breathe it. You can burp it as well while you're at it.
I know, John, I can't help. I think I swallowed 2 dice.
It's like Barney Gumble from The Simpsons. What was that?
Well,
what did you say?
Well, 4.7 out of 5.
4.7, right. I'm going to give it... Here we go. I'm going to give it 4.3.5.
Say.
4.3. I'm going to give it 4.3. It's a good drop, Neil. I would actually go out and purchase some more of that. But there's better ones out there. That's all I'm saying. It does exactly what it says on the tin. Like I said before, it's fruity, it's hoppy. It's I feel like a heathen right now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like smashing some shit up.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's working a treat, and it's Northern Monk Day.
Right, do we have a few more,
I
John?
know.
We're battering the shit out of each other.
Or maybe you'll be battering the shit out of me.
Well,
because-
yeah.
because I don't mind taking a beating. Everyone needs to take a beating once in their life. That's my
Yeah,
motto. That's my motto. So Neil, we've had the beers. It's time to move on with the old podcast. Neil, let's get straight into just a few comments, Neil. Just a few. I'll pinpoint just a few because we've got a bit to get through. So anyway, Neil, this one is from our good friend Hayley Summergill. Hayley, I'm glad you like your T-shirt we got you,
Yes.
and I hope it fits a treat.
John, we're going to bounce bit with her. She hasn't modelled
Neil,
it for us.
Leave your bone out of this.
She hasn't modelled it for us. She hasn't modelled it for us, John.
I know she hasn't, Neil, but that don't matter. As long as she's happy that she's got a T-shirt for being a top fan, she'll do for me.
I seen her the other day, John.
I can tell you
I
that.
seen her the other day, John, cleaning the bear. She's off her cars with it.
Oh, I can't believe that.
I don't want to say nothing,
I
John.
don't believe you, Neil.
I don't want to say
I
nothing.
don't believe you. Anyway, she's left a comment, Neil. She's gone, Neil Smith, just wanted to say, love the name Merlin for the Baba. Because people, even though he looks young, he is now a granddad. Neil, how does that feel to be a granddad?
John, I feel like getting my hobnob's house.
Excuse me. So you've already mentioned your bone, and now you mention your hobnob.
My hobnobs. My Werther's Originals,
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
Now I'm the granddad. You know.
You'll be watching Cadfall on repeat
Oh,
next.
well, last of the summer wine. Get me pipe out, John. You know.
You can keep your pipe where it is, son.
Pipe and slippers. You know. But yeah, I know I'm a young granddad. You know what I mean, John?
You're a very young granddad now.
I am.
But you're proud as punch, ain't you?
I'm sure I am, yeah. Lovely
Proud as
lovely little babbies.
He is.
Really is lovely.
Grandad Orange.
I know.
Grandad Orange.
When he's a bit older and running after him and everything, you know, I'm not making him with a football.
I doubt that very much now. Your days of running are virtually over.
John, I've run all
You're a
the
granddad
way.
now, Neil.
John, I'm on my
Time
bike
will
today,
catch up.
John.
You will be like Bilbo Baggins in Lord of the Rings when he gets rid of the ring and he's 130, but he looks about 10. Right? He gets rid of the ring. A week later, he looks 130.
Well, thanks, John. Thanks a lot.
So you're going to be start looking like that soon.
Well, I was saying that down the canal today, was you? I rescued that dog.
I wasn't down the canal, Neil.
Rescued a dog today, John.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Do you know what?
I'm riding down the canal, you know, like Bradley Swiggins, right?
You weren't drinking at the same time, were you?
Right? And there's this dog, beautiful dog, John. It was like a beagle, not Jeremy.
We said have a wonky hand.
It had one paw bigger than the other, right? And in the distance, I could see ears screaming, and there's a woman and a little kid, broken-hearted.
Oh.
Obviously, the dog had got off the lead.
Yeah.
And I went, I better do something about this. I went, come on, mate. And I rolled off, and the dog was running behind me bike. And I took him all the way back to the mum and they grabbed him, and they said, "Oh, the ring pull come off the lead."
Yeah.
And they was going, "Oh, I'm so grateful. He's absolutely broken-hearted." And we thought we lost the dog, like, and he just kept running and running. And I got that dog back today. John.
And it is true what they say, Neil. Now, people may mock this, but Neil's doing the bike riding for exercise. But you do like a bit of bacon, day. So he always carries a bit of bacon in his back pocket,
I do, yeah.
just for energy. And obviously, the dog could actually smell the bacon and followed him all the way back to the owner.
Hang on, I just had some breakfast, right? And I could cook the link of sausages.
Yeah.
And they fell out my pocket and they dragged them behind the bike. And that's why the dog was after
like a Tom and Jerry
He
cartoon.
was after the sausages, John.
So far you mentioned a bone, hobnobs and have a sausage. What's
Yeah.
going on? This
John.
is why the other day, right? You kept saying to me, my phone on my adverts on Facebook keep coming up with penis sizes and improving your
yeah.
penis. And now that's all you're talking about is penises now, but you don't know it.
John.
He's got dick on the brain, people.
You mean I've got dick on the brain?
He said to me, "So we're going, what's that Dick Whittington in pantomime?"
Oh, John, get a grip, will
You
ya?
did.
You know.
So when we're going to that sausage party?
Sausage inside, eh, John?
Yeah.
Sausage inside, eh?
Yeah. Anyway, now we've got another comment.
Text me back.
Another comment on our good old YouTube from Rob Linklater. Sausage, sausage Linklater. And he says, "Brilliant guys, so funny. Keep at it. I'll be bigging you up in Beardo's community chat to help get you more views on YouTube. People don't know what they're missing."
You don't even run the Savoy Hotel.
I think it is, Neil. That's the worst there, I'm telling you. That is the worst.
I know.
Said more sausage jokes than Fred Elliott
I'll tell you something,
in the
John,
last
I
2
went- I
minutes.
went to
You link your own sausage. You link your own sausage.
I went to that Sausage and Soda Festival, man, John. The music was fantastic. Watching this one tent run, there's playing some right bangers.
I can imagine. So we've got another comment, Neil, of user VU2SOFOF70.
Hey?
Sounds like a robot of Star Wars, doesn't it? And you know what, Neil? She says, "You guys are too cute."
Now, I want to stop you there.
I think she's blind,
I
Neil.
want to stop you there.
I think
What
she's
do you mean?
blind.
She says.
Oh,
How do you know that's a man or a woman, John?
we don't.
Exactly.
We don't.
Hopefully it's a bloody woman.
For you, Neil, because I'm happily married and stuff.
Yeah, for me, I'm not. I would talk about sausages and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, this is true. How was Gay Pride anyway?
I'm trying to erase that out of my brain, John.
Yes, I said you guys are too cute. She must be blind or off her meds or
Come on,
something. You
John.
know what I mean?
We had bad-looking lads, really. You know what I mean?
Well,
Even though I'm struggling to get a chickaroo, I am. I need a bird. I do, John.
you do, Neil.
I do. The only
You do?
bird I've had the one at Christmas.
What do you mean? You'd have no turkey. You had a nut roast. The kids all coming together now, ain't it? You know what I mean?
That a good stuff in as well.
Katrina.e. She says, "A great interview. Could listen to Ian for hours." That's going back to our last YouTube video with the good old Ian Hideous, Neil, from Black Country Extra Radio. That's a good interview, Ari. He's a top man, ain't he?
Oh, he's in that band. He doesn't really sing a band. He does like a corn band, are they?
A what band?
Corn.
Corn.
You know, shouts that way.
Like thrash metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't even know what he's saying. Satan's going to fuck your mother. You know, shit like that.
Yeah, shit like that. Anyway, that's it. I'm not doing no more comments now because we've got a bit to go through. Right? Now, Neil, what you been up to? What have you been up to?
You don't want to know what I've been up to, Johnny boy. Yes.
Well, to be fair, we have been up to a lot, haven't we, Neil? Because we've had a rough 2 weeks, haven't we?
Very rough.
Very rough 2 weeks.
Probably the worst 2 weeks of my life.
Yeah, it's up there.
Personally.
It's up there, Neil, without a shadow of a doubt. Because our dad passed away, day, Neil. He passed away. Rest in peace, Dad. Love you to bits.
Yeah.
It's been a tough couple of weeks, but you know, he's in a better place now. He is. He suffered for a while, day.
He did.
But you know, I don't want to talk about the bad times.
Yeah.
I want to remember the good times.
Yeah.
Because one thing about my dad, one, he's a legend.
Yeah.
Two, he was a cracking darter, Neil. You got to give him that.
Everybody knows everybody knows my dad around on the dart circuit, doesn't John?
Everybody knows my dad. Everybody knows my dad loves to have a good laugh. He's always laughing, and he loves a good drink as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's where we get it from. We get our humour and the way we are, and friendly, and people get on with us from the old man.
Yeah.
From me dad.
Yeah.
You know, and I like to say, I like to remember the good things and how funny he was. You know, and that's what. But Neil, talking of funny things, what was one of the funniest things you can remember about me dad?
There's quite a few, but the one that stuck out for me was like, I've been out all night, feeling rough as arseholes.
Yeah.
And obviously I was living at home with my mum and dad at the time. And I'm trying to get some sleep, and I got my back window open, and all I could hear is this noise. Bang, bang, bang. Right.
I'm a good sound effect. You like him from Police Academy, Neil?
Like, What the jeez? What is that noise? Would it stop? No, it wouldn't. I've looked out the back window and there's a Morrison's trolley in the back garden, John. And my dad is there with an hammer and chisel trying to get the pound out of it. And when he got his out, John, I think he was a buddy, like the tokens.
Yeah.
It was one of them.
Well, times are hard now back in the day.
Well, it was, yeah.
Right.
He still kept it, put it on his belt.
What did he do with the trolley?
I think he kept that. No, we have a go-kart man out of it, John.
I think so. Or they check my mum at the shops with it.
Probably. Won't surprise me, my dad.
Yeah, so anyway, my dad, listen to that story, my dad was tight as a natural phony.
Oh, he's terrible.
Deepest pockets ever. But I remember this one story, Neil. It was Christmas Day, and there was me and the family. It was around the pub we were living at and working at the time. And we all had Christmas dinner. There was me, Kelly, Kelly, Chris, the kids, Craig, Natalie, my mum, my dad, Gemma, Sophie, my daughter, and we was all having Christmas dinner. Pat and Shani as well there as well. And there was all like scratch cards on the table, Neil.
Yeah.
Scratch cards on the table. So all scratching them off. Whoa, excited. Woo! Might get a winner here. And then our Craig, he goes, I can't believe this. I've only £100,000.
Really?
I've only £100,000. He was excited. He goes, oh, I can't believe it. This is going to be the best Christmas ever. We're going to share it amongst all of us. All of us.
He wanted to done, John.
That's what he said. He goes, I'm going to share it amongst all of us.
Hello there.
And as he looked round, Chris, Kelly's husband, Chris Warden, was laughing. And then it dawned on him. He had found the fake scratch card, Neil.
Oh, God.
So the 100 grand didn't exist because it was a fake scratch card. And we was all bursting out laughing. Craig was, oh, God, you got me. Our Pat goes, where's the card? I want to have a look at this card. Couldn't find the card anywhere, Neil. In a second of Craig winning it and putting it on the table, my dad had picked it up and put it in his top pocket. He goes, that's mine. As the price. Put it in his top pocket. But where is it? And we looked round at my dad and he's egging. He swiped it, Neil. In the blink of it was like a ninja. No one saw him do it, Neil. No one saw him do it. And that's it. That's how tight my dad was. You know what I mean? Probably think, look at all the darts I can buy with this.
Oh, no, all the flights. I'm going to get a flight. not to the Bahamas, from the top of the road, from the top of the sports shop.
But that leads me on to just say thank you to all the people, especially all friends and family and everybody else, and even people in the paranormal field who we've known through the years for absolutely fantastic words and kind words through it all. You know, it made us all proud, Dave. You know what I mean?
It was really overwhelming, to be honest.
But it's like there's a couple of mentions I want to kind of give a shout out. One is the guy who prints our t-shirts.
Yeah.
Alan Michael Warman. Neil, carry on, kid.
John, I'll tell you what, right? This is one of the nicest gifts I've probably ever had, John.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely destroyed me in a happy way because he got his own printing company.
Yeah.
And he prints t-shirts and I buy stuff off him wherever.
Yeah.
But he sent us a lovely card, it's about me dad and that, like, thinking of you and all this, and a t-shirt, a paralytic activity t-shirt, put the booze and booze on. Booze and booze, John.
It's got booze. It's got both on there.
Yeah. But inside the t-shirt, where the art is, there was a picture of my mum and dad saying, "Forever" or something like that.
Yeah.
And I thought that was such a lovely, lovely thing to do.
It is.
And honest to God, I can't thank them enough.
I mean, we've only met them once, Neil.
Yeah.
You know, and to do something like that out the kindness of their heart,
it's
for two reprobates like me and him, you know, it's a really lovely gesture, and we can't thank them enough, can we? Really?
No, honestly.
Do you know what I mean?
I was just absolutely over the moon with it. I don't think I'm ever going to wear it. I've put it up in my room.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to wash it. I might wear it one day.
Well, I've already worn mine.
Yeah.
I dropped a chicken nugget and ketchup down it last night.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's what it's there to be worn, isn't it? It's there to be worn.
I know.
It's in the wash as we speak. But again, Paul Stevenson from the Haunted magazine, Neil.
Yeah.
He's told me that my article is going into the magazine, and he messaged me. He goes, John, sorry to hear about your dad and everything, would you like your article to be dedicated to your dad? And he asked me to send some information and a picture
Wow.
and stuff like that. And I thought that is, again, such a fantastic gesture.
It is.
Fantastic. For someone we've only met a couple of times, and
Yeah.
obviously they've never met my dad.
Yeah.
They would have loved him, by the way.
Yeah.
He would have had them all in stitches. My
Yeah.
dad used to have everybody in stitches.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that was another really, really nice touch. So I can't wait for the magazine to come out. Hopefully my article will do my dad justice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really,
I
really
will,
do.
100%.
So Neil, you've had a tattoo, have you?
I've had a tattoo, yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
I've had a Lost Boys tattoo of
Yeah.
David.
What was that?
David.
David,
Oh, when he changed into the
a vampire.
vampire John.
Yeah.
He's a werewolf then.
Which-
When he changed, I tell you what, she's done an absolutely fantastic job out of the movie.
They're worms, Michael. They're worms. Michael, they're worms.
Handsome Devil's tattoo at a Stacey. She's only a young girl, but she's absolutely brilliant. Really is. And I can't thank her enough for a good job that she did. Like, it hurt, John.
No, all tattoos hurt, Neil.
It
People
hurt,
who say
man.
they don't, they do hurt to some degree.
It did. And my leg was
I mean-
shaking. I was like,
Like a young Forrest Gump.
no, I was like one of the
He's-
before Young Cannibals guitarists. You know,
Like Jack McAvoy coming out of Cafe Metro.
yeah. That's what I was like, huh?
Brilliant. We went on a paranormal road trip, didn't we, a couple of weeks ago?
We did, yeah. We did.
Neil, do you remember where we went? You got any idea? Because I can guarantee you now, until I tell you where we went, you won't have a bloody clue.
We went to Derby.
Here we go. Here we go.
Went to Derby.
We went nowhere near Derby, Neil.
Where was
No.
it?
This is how much Neil plans these road trips. He just turns up, cracks a couple of gags, and goes home.
Go on, then fill me in.
I'll fill you in a minute. Listen to what I'm telling you when we plan these things.
Yeah.
We went to
All right,
Worcestershire.
bloody hell.
We went to Worcestershire, Neil.
Craig David.
We went to Worcestershire. We started off at
Oh, yeah.
St Mary's Abandoned Church. We got there, didn't we? We crawled over the bridge of Cazadoom across this field to try and get to this abandoned church, St Mary's Church, and it was all fenced off. We thought, oh shit, we could still probably get in. You know what I mean? It's abandoned, so we're not going to do any. We just want to take some pictures, do a bit of filming, and then bugger off. And there's only a little fence anyway, so we could easily step over it. But as we went round the corner, there was a tent there, wasn't there, Neil?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, shit, what's it a tent doing here?
Yeah.
Who is it? Bear Grylls. But I thought, oh well, maybe he's just like camping out or something. You don't know. You know, maybe he's got nowhere to live. There's a lot of homeless people in the country. He could be just camping out there. So that's not too bad. As Luke went to step over the fence, there was a massive dog, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Chained. He wasn't even chained up, was he?
I ain't got a clue. John, I would look. I was on my way. I was on my tiptoes. Everybody's going to get bit to death. It'll be me.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was like, I think it was a big, massive bull mastiff. It had red eyes, red glowing eyes, Neil.
Yeah.
It had blood dripping from its jaws. It was like Cujo.
What a werewolf, John.
No, it was a Cujo dog, Neil. That's
Oh,
what it was. And I thought, no, I ain't having this. I ain't gonna have one of these rat round my neck. Not a chance. It was a sunny day, Neil. We haven't been to the pub yet.
Did he have a big white man on top of his head?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, it could have been Kaji Joe.
Well, let's hope if it was, hopefully it was too shy.
Yeah. Well, we have to be all sure wide, don't we? Don't want to disturb him, you know what I
Well,
mean?
this is it. No, I've got a bone to put with him anyway. Limal.
Oh,
No,
not.
Limal.
Why?
Because he'd done the song "The Never Ending Story." Well, it was only on 3 minutes.
Well,
You know what I mean? What a piss take.
It is, yeah, pathetic.
What a piss take. And then we went to Bromyard Town Centre. Well, town centre. There was no one there, was there? It was deserted.
John, what a cracking little dirty town that was.
It was a cracking little dirty town.
It was
Weird.
old as fuck.
Yeah, old as fuck. And we went into the inn at Bromyard because it's the haunted pub.
Yeah.
We had done a paranormal hour there, and then after that, we went to, where did we go, Neil?
We went to after that we went to
Here we go.
where did we go, John?
We don't get a Derby.
Oh, no, way.
No. We went to the Devil's Graveyard, Neil.
Oh, the Devil's Graveyard.
We went to the Devil's Graveyard. It's a church with an old graveyard with an abandoned church right next to it, Neil.
Yeah.
So there's only a little bit of ruin and stuff. So we've done a bit of filming there. And we had a bit of a blast. Got in the car and drove home. It was a great little road trip. It got us out into the countryside.
Enjoyed it.
You know, nice whiff of cow shit in the air.
Yeah.
You can't beat that, can you?
We did. Well, we was home for tea time, weren't we?
It was home for tea time there. Then we went for some slim chickens.
Yeah, did I?
And then we went to the Castle Ring to watch the Northern Lights.
Yeah, that never turned up.
Now the Northern Lights never turned up.
No. Northern Monk did, though, John.
Northern Monk always turns up, Neil. Anyway, so on next Saturday, Neil, I will be at the unveiling of Russ Bevins and Andy Moore's new project, The Haunted Exchange, Neil. And it's at the famously haunted Station Hotel in Dudley.
Oh.
Yeah, at the Peaky Blinders bar.
Oh, well.
And I think there's hundreds and hundreds of people from the paranormal field going that night.
Saturday.
So if a bomb drops on the Station Hotel on Saturday night, the paranormal field will be decimated.
Well, Junk say there.
Like I say, the paranormal field will be decimated. Where are you anyway?
I'm going to arrive out.
Here we go. Warming up your whistle, are you?
Tell me, Daft John, don't take whistles.
And your poppers?
And don't take poppers, John.
Your Dennis the Menaces?
Don't take magazines in there, John. Search.
Your Vicks?
And don't take Vicks in there, either, John. She ain't coming this week.
Yeah, so it's the unveiling of the Haunted Exchange, a new project. And I'm looking forward to it now because it looks like the who's who of the paranormal in the Midlands at that time of night on a Saturday is going to be there. There's going to be games, there's going to be drinks, there's going to be food, there's going to be karaoke. Or scary-oke. Yeah, it's going to be a party now.
When I ain't there, John.
Party night.
Where's Russ? Get him on the phone.
Russ said to me last night, Neil, Orange needs to come because they're going to be full of paranormal chicks.
See what I mean? I've had enough of this. I miss out on all this, I do. Why have it on the same day?
Don't know, Neil.
Could have changed it for Friday.
What, just for you?
Yeah.
Just for you?
Yeah.
Don't work like that, Neil. I'm afraid to say. Anyway, my story was on a Jim Harold's campfire 2 weeks ago, Neil. If you want to go and check it out, listen to the story from the horse's mouth. It's episode 657, around about 30 minutes in, and it's my kind of encounter with the Predator ghost at the pub in Halsall. So have some bloody that, Neil.
Is that a made-up name, Jim Harold, or is his name Jim Harold?
Well, I have no idea. I've never met him. Nearly, he lives in America.
I know that, but I'm just wondering if that was his name. I thought that's just the name of the show.
Jim Harold's campfire.
Yeah.
So I reckon that is his name, and more than likely, he's got a campfire.
You reckon?
I reckon so. Anyway, Neil, we all know that you are one of the most unluckiest, clumsiest people on the planet. So it's time for Orange Spills. Not Orange Spills the juice. Orange Spills the orange coat. Neil, take it away.
Well, I forgot about this, John. And it just come to me in a blink of an eye. I used to have this bright orange tracksuit Adidas top, John. And I loved it.
Yep.
I absolutely loved it. I had the bottoms as well. I put them all over John.
What would you have looked like?
I know.
Orange hair.
I know.
Orange tracksuit top and orange bottoms.
I look like a glow stick. And
perfect for Saturday night.
John, the tracksuit bottoms, right? For somebody who's got to be 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
So I'll get him inshore. I joking.
Did you?
I'll get him inshore. John, I went everywhere in this tracksuit top. I look like a phantom road cone.
I think I remember this tracksuit top, Neil.
Yeah.
I do.
Is it really not? I love John.
What make was he?
Adidas.
Adidas. Did it have like stripes down the arms?
Had stripes down the arms.
Was it white and blue?
Sign. It might have been.
I think there was, yeah.
Yeah, and so I absolutely love this fucking top. Anyway, one day I went out, and when I come home, I could smell somebody been cooking in the kitchen, John. I walked in the kitchen, took my tracky top off,
Yeah.
and threw it on the side in the kitchen, and went in the living room to watch a bit of Babe Station. I mean, not Babe Station.
Baywatch.
No, it was Noel's house party. I
In for
think
a penny.
so. In the
What year
90s.
was this,
In the
Neil?
90s,
This
yeah.
was the 90s.
Yeah.
You had ginger hair then as well,
Right,
didn't you?
ginger ale.
Ginger curtains.
No, it might have been in the 90s, really.
Must have been.
I mean, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Anyway, went to watch a bit of telly in the living room. But I said to someone, I think it was Corey, I went, no, it was my ex-wife. I went, can you hear that noise in the kitchen? Like a dripping noise, John, a crackling noise.
Oh.
And I've gone,
Wonder what that
Now.
could be.
I wonder what that could be exactly. I walked in the kitchen and I'd thrown my beloved tracky top, John, on top of the cooker. That somebody left the hob on. It wasn't a gas cooker, it was one of them that
Electric hob.
electric hob. Yeah. And my tracksuit top was covered, melted, bubbling on top of it. It was bubbling on top of it, John.
Yeah.
And to my distraught, right, I tried to recover it, you know, I give it the kiss of life and everything, John. And I had to get it off with a spatula.
Oh, God.
I was absolutely gutted.
And I
John.
bet you tried to get it off of the spatula while it was still bubbling, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
If you'd have just let it go cold, it'd gone hard, you could just pick it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like nut brittle.
yeah. And it would just spread it. Well, that noise you could hear, woof, 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 that was it dripping.
It was on fire?
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah, no.
Christ.
And I was absolutely distraught. The ex-missus loved every second of it. Me throwing it in the bin, you know, and whatever.
Yeah.
But I did throw it in the bin. I told her what I did with it, John. I buried it at the top of the garden.
So at night, if you're in the Leemore area and you see a glowing orange coat floating, it's the ghost of orange tracksuit.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And I am going to get me another one.
Please don't.
Do you know what I mean? It's fashion, John.
Yeah.
It's fashion.
No, It probably fashion now because old retro tracky tops are coming back, ain't they? Do you know what I mean? They're coming back.
Oh, no.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I've got an Elise one, you know.
Yeah.
Feelable. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love
Yeah.
all the old stuff, man. All the old breakdance gear and that, John, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Makes you want to blast some moves out, man.
So this begs the question: why would you throw? What kind of household are you running here? Why would you throw your tracksuit top on top of a cooker?
John,
What possessed you?
I have
to
not,
do that?
I'm not usually like that. I have not got a clue why I did it.
Where's your coat tonight?
I ain't got one on.
It's on me cooker. That's why.
Yeah, I just don't know, John. I don't understand why I did it.
I think I know why, Neil.
Right.
Because you used to boil your socks on the stove, didn't you?
I do.
To clean them, like, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
well, it does work, John. Oh,
It does work.
and my pants, it works, John. It does, apparently. Yeah, so I was good. I was really good over that. It's like using one of my kids. That was, John.
Was it?
Yeah.
Should we have a minute silence for the tracky
I've
top?
already done it, John. I've already
you?
done it.
Have you?
I've already done it, yeah.
Okay. Brilliant. So, Neil, that brings me down to what I've been watching the last couple of days, Neil.
Oh, here we go.
Well, you know, there's never nothing on the telly, is there?
Oh, no, that.
I've watched all the horror films I can watch for a bit. I've been watching comedies, trying to cheer myself up and stuff like that. But I thought, do you know what, right? Something come across my desk. Well, I say my desk. I mean, it come on my phone.
Hey? You've been watching, John.
Well, I'll get to it. and it's Monday now. Yeah. Something came across my. It didn't come across my day. It was on my phone. It just popped up, Neil. That's what it did.
It popped up, did it?
It just popped up.
It popped up and come across your phone.
A show in the early 2000s. I think it was like 2007, 8, 9, or up to 12 or something like that. I don't really know. It was called Ghost Hunting, and it was with celebrities.
Yeah.
And the one what caught my eye, well, actually, the one what came up was Ghost Hunting with the Happy Mondays, Neil. Do you remember the Happy Mondays? Do you lot remember the Happy Mondays?
John.
The 90s. Boop, 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 boop. They didn't do that
I
one,
went to
but...
Bowlers last year, and the Happy Mondays were there with Bez with his maracas out.
Excuse me.
It was, yeah.
Was she there?
Yeah, Rowetta.
Was Rowetta there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Where was Ryder?
He was there.
Well, he's probably in the jungle.
It probably was,
He looks like Uncle Fester now, doesn't he?
Have you seen his nose, Sean?
I've saw his head
I've
as
never
well.
seen like a yacht going past when he
I know he's got some kind of weird skin disease, isn't he? Now?
Is he?
I think so. That's why he looks fucked up. But
No.
it's still funny. He's
Yeah,
still
he is
on
funny.
Goggle Ghostbox.
Oh, it's funny, man.
Do you know what I mean? But anyway, he was ghost hunting with the Happy Mondays, Neil. The same, not most haunted like you thought it was. It was a different format completely. Obviously, Yvette Fielding kind of fronted the show. There was a Professor Jeremy Beattie and John Thompson from Cold Feet was doing the voiceover.
Was he?
He was, yeah.
I know that.
So Sean Ryder, Bez, the drummer Gary, and a singer called Julie. I don't know who Rowetta was now. I've got a clue.
I know, in that, John.
Oh no. So their first location was Lincoln Jail, and the Mondays have got all their equipment ready, bottles of brandy and 40 embassies. Now, famously, after the show finished filming, Neil, Sean Ryder held a press conference. Yeah. And he was holding up a jam jar, claiming he'd caught a poltergeist in it.
Oh, come off it, man.
Neil, it's true. I'm not making it up. He actually done a press conference before the show aired, saying he'd got a poltergeist in a jam jar. You know, totally taking the piss completely. So in this episode, they're at Lincoln Jail, and the first place to go to, all four of them, and Yvette, the mistress of the macabre, they go to the prison chapel, and there's a coffin there, Neil. Now the prison chapel is where the convicts who are going to get hung or slaughtered or hung, drawn and quartered or whatever they're going to have their head chopped off. They have to sit in these booths, and this is where they were. And there was a coffin there, Neil. And they're saying there's a ghost of a woman who killed herself in that chapel who haunts the place.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, lights out. You know, Yvette starts out with the old knock twice. If anyone's there, you can hear the knocks on cue, Neil. You're like, what's going on here? Where's Stuart Torville?
Yeah.
They're all gathered around a coffin, and they're all in night vision, Neil. And not Rowetta, Lisa. She goes into a trance, and you saw it today, there,
Yeah.
and she like frozen in fear, like someone just pressed the pause button on her.
Yeah.
It's absolute. They must have rehearsed that now because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Sean Ryder's just there wobbling the coffin out with his knees. Bess is going, is that fucking you? Is that you? It's like me. It's not me. And Gary's there going, it's one here. And the vet's saying, no, it's the spirit of the lady. Now, the drummer, Gary, he sets the tone straight away. Now, Yvette's doing a serious demands to vibrate the coffin, but Gary just goes, let's out a right rasper. They all just burst out laughing, Neil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're not taking it serious.
No.
I mean, I can understand why, because they're all off the bloody tits.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're all off the tits. Now, obviously, Sean's accusing Bez of moving the coffin. Bez is accusing Sean of moving the coffin. And on another ghost hunting trope, cupping one ears for a sudden distant noise. Now, the noise they can hear, Yvette thinks it's a dog. Now, Bez thinks it's a baby. So it's like a baby crying. Now, Sean goes, sounds like my neighbour getting fucked on a Saturday night. And Bez just goes, was that the only time they had sex? He goes, probably. So this is, you get in the scene of the way this ghost hunt is going to go. Now, the scene ends with Bez fishing out a bottle of brandy out of his jacket and pouring it onto the lid. Now, this was a real show, people. I'm not making none of this up. You can find it on YouTube. And he gets some brandy, and they're all taking a sip of it, of course. They've all got their own bottle. Sean's got a bottle of water there. That's not water.
Yeah.
That's pure vodka.
Yeah.
Pure vodka. And he pours some on the coffin. And the coffin just starts to move really, really frantically. And it's clear that Sean is just lifting it with his leg. You know what I mean? But, you know, they carry on regardless. Now, they all split up, Neil. They all split up. And Bez gets him blindfolded, and he goes to one of the top haunted rooms in the building. And do you know what he does, Neil?
What's he do?
Basically, all he does is there in night vision, dancing on his own, going, doors open, I'm going to set you all free, man. Set you fucking free. Freedom is ours, man. And he's just singing and dancing in the dark. That's basically his way of fucking communicating with the spirits of Lincoln Jail. Believe you me, people, it is hilarious. obviously, they're just there for a piss take, aren't they?
Yeah.
And Yvette's trying to keep them under control, like an headmistress trying to control the pupils.
Yeah.
But it ain't happening. Do you know what I mean? You ain't going to control Bez and fucking Sean Ryder. Not at all. So there you go, Neil. That is the first invest of ghost hunting with the Happy Mondays. But then after that, Neil, they go to another place. They go to I don't even know where they went, Neil. They went to this manor somewhere, and they're doing the same old shit. I think they're a bit. I don't think they're as drunk in the second investigation like there was in the first. But it's a laugh, Neil. Please go and check out the full video.
I watched most of it, John.
And what did you think? I think I'm gonna. There's actually a few. There's a Ghost Hunting with the Happy Mondays, Girls Aloud,
Yeah.
Coronation Street,
Yeah.
McFly,
Yeah.
I'm a Celebrity.
Mm.
I thought, you know what? But you ain't going to get better than the ecto-loats of Bez and Sean Ryder, are you?
When I watched some of it, John, I thought that they was literally scared at some point.
There might have been, Neil.
He got scratched on the back of his neck there.
Well, the funny thing was, Sean Ryder was in the chapel area, and he got scratched on the back of his neck.
Mm.
Now, when they come down to review the footage or review Sean's neck, Bez was going, "No, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. You scratch your bloody self. I can't do Mank, Neil. I can't do Manchester accent. You scratch your bloody self. I can't do.
I've seen that bit when he dropped his guts as well, John.
Yeah.
And that girl that was there, like, he right on top of her head, wasn't he? She had a stinky afro.
Well, I love shit like that, Neil.
Yeah.
It's something different, ain't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like the Michael Jackson live seance with Derek O'Connor. We'll go
watch that.
Yeah, we're going to go on to that
Oh,
on another episode, Neil.
Honestly,
We're going to go on to that another episode. But they're in this manor, and obviously Sean Ryder's come down. He's got scratches on the back of his neck from an unseen force. God knows where Cole Beatty and Sean and Derek and all these are. Do you know, I don't know if Derek was alive. He must have been still alive by then. And it come down, showed the scratches, and Bez going, "No, it's all bullshit. I'm a skeptic. I'm not scared." Do you know where he was? He was standing on a chair.
Yeah.
Like there's a mouse running around the building.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He was petrified.
Yeah.
Absolutely petrified. And there was another bit, Neil, where Sean Ryder's there doing a lone vigil on his own, night vision cameras on him. And he's doing the old, fucking hell, what's that? Oh, what the fucking hell's that? Whoa, what the fuck? And then he falls over.
Yeah.
And he's going, "Yvette, get me out of here. Get me out." He thinks I'm a celebrity again. "Yvette, get me out of here." And he goes, "Someone has put a fag out on my leg. Someone has put a fucking fag out, a cigarette burn on his leg." So she goes, "Drop your trolleys." So he undoes his trousers and he drops his trousers. And she has a look. She goes, "There's nothing there. There's nothing there." Because, well, I know what a burn on my leg is. Obviously, back in the day, they used to burn each other for fun, don't they? Or Jackass of the Manchester period. And so they went downstairs, lights are on, and then he's going to Bez going, "You snuck in through the back into that room and burnt me with a cigarette." And Bez is there with his maracas going, "No, man, it wasn't me, man. No, man, no, it wasn't me." You know what I mean? And that was the whole premise of the show. So it was funny. It was scary in places. I thought it was hilarious. They're pissed, and they're just having a fucking laugh with it all. And Yvette Fielding does well, fair play to her to keep them under control.
Yeah.
But that was a real show, Neil.
I know. There should be more, John.
They should do it.
Should be, you know.
At the end of the day, there's that much content on YouTube and on TV at the minute. You might as well do stuff like that and actually have a laugh with it. Because, like, as you well know, and anybody else who's listening, if you ever do an investigation or anything like that, the odds of getting anything concrete is virtually zero.
All right then, John.
Go on.
If you could do a show like that,
yeah,
who would you have on?
That's a bloody good question. That is a bloody good question. Could it be anybody?
Anybody? You know, who would you have on? That you know it's gonna be good entertainment, bit on the Happy Money, a good, you know, serious and a good laugh at the same time.
Yeah.
An all round package.
Yeah. Oh,
you know what I mean?
4 people. I'm gonna have to have Jim Carrey in there.
Yes, I was thinking that just.
Jim Carrey would have to be in there. Probably. I'd have Dave Grohl now.
Yeah.
Dave Grohl would be there because he's a great front man and he's funny as well. I'd have to have Jennifer Aniston.
Oh,
She'd have to be there. You got to have a bit of eye candy, are you?
I know. I like to see the Willis put up her over.
I bet you would.
You know what I'm on about, John.
I know exactly what you're on about. You dirty
Yeah.
get. One more. Let's think. I don't know, Neil.
You don't have to be 4 people, John. You know, you've said 3.
Yeah, but I want it to be 4, Neil.
Hmm.
Yeah, I want it to be 4.
Yeah.
Me, I'm the 4th one.
You're the 4th one.
There you go. Have some of that. There's my 4, right? Yeah.
I don't know, John. I don't know.
I thought you would have thought about this.
Oh no, just off the cuff then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably have Mick Miller,
Mm.
the comedian, old school comedian, funny, John.
Yeah,
Mick
he is
Miller.
funny.
Lee Evans.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one. Dead or Alive. I'll probably have all comedians.
Dead or Alive? What? The band?
Not Pete Burns, John.
Gonna say. Don't spin me around then.
You know, somebody who's funny, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
David Jason, I'll stick him in.
He's a bit old, Neil.
But okay.
On them old steps going up like a turret.
John, it was Danger Mouse, you know that?
Yeah, back in the 80s, Neil.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Back in the 80s.
Yeah, I understand.
Do you know who else he voiced?
Yeah, Count Duckula.
Count Duckula.
He did,
Indeed.
Anyway, I've got some facts on the Happy Mondays.
Oh, shit, yeah, of course you have, yeah.
You know the first Happy Mondays instruments they ever had, John? They nicked them from the local school.
What, the triangle.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Maracas.
Well, the maracas.
They've got
Yeah. That's about
They've got a skull sticky on the bottom.
Yeah.
Property of Manchester High School.
Having overslept before a gig in Newcastle, a panicked Sean Ryder found his bandmates and his rollers had left the hotel without him. So he headed to the city in a taxi, rushed through the stage door and arrived on stage just as the band just about to do the first number, John.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the band on stage was simply red. The Happy Mondays were playing down the road at the time. So Mick Hucknall's just about to start
holding back the years. You're twisting me melons, man.
Holding back the beers. And attempts to follow up their hit Step On, Sean Ryder, 1990.
Classic.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum,
I'm
bum.
just trying to think of another song, John.
Yeah.
He sat in the studio, speechless, on a chair with a balaclava on his head for 3 days. What's all that about?
I have no idea now.
I don't know. He was off his tits in 1990.
Yeah.
He was on all. I remember seeing him on the Word, John, and he couldn't even talk.
Yeah.
He had to have somebody with him. He was there dancing with Zippy at the running ball with his head on his hand.
Going back to that, the end of that show now, Ghost Hunting with the Happy Mondays. Do you know how they ended it? Sean Ryder picked up the till and started to walk out with it. Lisa, and Gary and Bez was raiding the confectionery stall, taking star bars and bounties with them.
Really?
Yeah, they raided it. He goes, you can't go to an haunted place without going on the rob, can you? And that, my friends, is a great show. Check it out on YouTube. Ghost Hunting with the Happy Mondays. Have some of bloody that. Neil, well, on that bombshell,
yes.
You know, we wasn't going to do a podcast for a while. We were just going to get everything out. Let the dust settle. But, you know, we've got nothing better to do today. We're trying to save a bit of cash, ain't we, Neil?
Yeah,
So we thought,
well,
you know what?
no.
Let's kind of whip up just a general chat and a piss about and what have you. Nothing major. And put some content out there. And that's what we've done. So, like I say, I just want to say thank you to everybody who sent condolences. It really, really appreciate you from all the brothers and the family. It's always a nice gesture. So, Neil, any last words, kid?
No, I've got no last words, John. Just that, you know, as in the words of Peter Cunard, things can only get better, John.
Yeah, is that his name?
Yeah, Peter Cunard. Yeah,
Peter Cunard.
Peter Cunard.
Peter Cunard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know
So-
Brian Cox was in Dream as well?
It was, yeah.
He was their keyboard player.
It
Oh,
was, yeah.
smart.
Yeah. It was the one who was for what's his name? Blur.
Alex. He makes cheese.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Alex. Yeah. I know.
He makes cheese now. That's what he does.
Yeah.
Fair play to him.
Oh yeah, well, you know, can't knock it, man.
You can't.
You know, you matured there.
Did you? So on that bombshell right there, we're gonna end this little episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. Nonetheless, try to keep it as simple as possible, and there you go, Neil. We got
I
some
hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a decent off the cuff.
off the cuff,
type
yeah,
of
off the
show,
cuff.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So Neil, we got some words what we've always used in the last 3 years, 4 years we've been doing it, and it goes something like this. Now, if you are it goes something like this to all you ghost catchers, to all you cryptid stalkers and you alien twitchers, or you horror junkies. If you are out investigating this weekend and you don't get no spirits, just do what we do. Now, what do Neil, what do we do?
We drink them instead, and this is to my dad.
H boy,
Love you, H.
born a fighter, went out a fighter.
Yes. God bless you.
See you in maybe 3, Neil, 2 or 3 weeks,
Yeah.
or next week. We could do one next week, I suppose.
Yeah.
We might see you next week. See you later. Have a good one.
Thank you.